What's good, y'all? It's Quebutter live at the XyayXinstitute. A lot of you asked me to just do a video just talking about why did the institute and just give information about it. I want it to be as natural as possible. I don't want people. I don't like people getting surprised. So this is why this is who I am. And so first off the back, if you have an issue with somebody looking like me, gold teeth, glasses, hat to the back, locks, dresses straight urban all the time, always got sneakers on and Timberlands, you might as well just hit the button over there right now and just delete me. So, now that we got that, all right, that button right down there, someone delete me. Quebutter is all about black empowerment. If you heard about Quebutter, everything about him is black empowerment. What is black empowerment? For me, black empowerment means the ability to be able to sustain yourself and be responsible. An empowered person can do that. An unempowered person is someone who can't be responsible. They can't take care of themselves and you can't hold them accountable. Why am I for black people only? That's pretty simple. Black people need to focus on black people. The world has been moving at light speed and we've been on the boats of everybody else and people wave at us while they're on that boat and we have to focus on our shit. Forgive my language, but we gotta focus on us. Why did I create the XyayXinstitute? I've always looked at the school system as like problematic. It didn't make sense to me culturally. Just specifically culturally, like the teachers were just always trying to figure out black people, and black people were trying to figure out the system and trying to make sense of the system, and they're trying to make black people make sense of themselves in the school system, and they didn't make sense. Then we can go into the education. For me, it didn't make sense. And I know most schools around this country are not putting our children in a position to compete intellectually in a performance level. You take a child out of the school system, what can they do? My goal is to make sure that we know what they can do and we can quantify that. It's a challenge. To take your child who might have been in the school system for 10 years of their life and they don't know anything about astronomy or science or social studies, and they know that their parents are blue or black, but they don't really have a clue what that means. And to then find a way to inspire them to want to solder, to want to understand electricity, to look through telescopes, to look through a microscope, to pursue the sciences, to become empowered and disciplined enough to become mastered at what they want to do. That's a challenge. And you know your child more than I know your child. And so you know that when you sign them up, what kind of challenge I'm set up for, that I'm set out to have to deal with. So I need your help. So when your son is at home, when your daughter's at home, and you're like, look, I bought this STEM kit, what y'all do? Your brother Q, you ain't got them ready yet, you're waiting for everybody else. Have your child do it. Call me in the middle of the night, call me in the Q, hey, can you help my son? He wants to do this. Push them, because that's what it's going to take. There's millions of people in China who can solder, recognize all the components on a circuit, can code a circuit, can print CD boards, can do 3D printing, understand technical design, CAD design, understand how to design what in their mind to the hand, to the floor. Produce. You can say, look, I need a device that can go from this to do that, do that. I need someone who can perform this type of surgery. Your daughter is sitting home and she wants to be a doctor. Does she have a microscope? Does she have surgical tools? Did she start her dissections yet? Is she working on her portfolio? Yeah, see, I get passionate. That's what I want to make sure we have. So that your daughter or your son who has goals and ambitions of becoming a doctor can compete, because they already have the tools given to them as early as possible to develop their mastery, to hone in on their skill sets. That's what I'm about with the gold teeth, though. That's part of that, right? Everybody wants to know about tuition. We suggest a price, $400, $500 a month per child, for one child. Additional child, $100 to $200 additional. Suggest. We have the only program in the country called Set Your Own Price. So, what does that mean? It is exactly as the title suggests. Set your own price. Whatever's good for you is good for us. Why? Because I know that one of you who is watching this is going through some real shit. Eviction, divorce, death, child death. You're taking care of your child's child. Like, we're going through some stuff. The father's in jail, father's dead, the mother's dead. But I've heard we're going through some stuff. And financially, we're not always there. And the last thing I need you to be doing is worrying about, can you afford to put your child in this program? There's nothing about that that's Black power.